of with the leaves. Of course, since it's an edible leaf and I was an idiot kid, I used to pluck the leaves right off the trees, eat them, and be like, my mouth's so slimy. And yeah, I was a bit of an odd child. I'm still a bit of an odd person as I've grown up, but I've kind of embraced my weirdness a lot more. And you know, I found out that people in other parts of the US are just as weird as I am, and I love y'all for that. So thank you, ladies, again. I've enjoyed a lot of my time talking to all of y'all, and it's been a very, very amazing bunch of conversations. Let's see if we can look at everything around there. Yeah, see, as I said, this part of the trail gets a bit more difficult, a bit more wheezy. If you'll hear, this is a bit more of a climb. And again, I don't want to take any of you ladies on a trail that was kind of like this, kind of rough or anything. I would sincerely want all of you to be careful while we're hiking, because hey, you people are like the little sisters I never had, to be very honest with you. And let's face it, if anything happened to any of you while we were out hiking, or I got you on a trail that was just too strenuous for who you for let me stop a minute because I'm wheezing a bit too much. If I ever got into something that was way too much for any of you because you aren't used to hiking, I'd feel terrible. I mean, I'd be like, you know, what have I done? I wanted to have fun, and I've got all you people hurt or something. So yeah, not a trail of this magnitude in climb or anything like that. Or if there is a trail of this magnitude, this kind of climb, it will be something like at a national park or a state park where there are places to sit down. Because as you noticed, there are not a lot of places to sit down. Because again, this is a campers area. This is land owned by the conference center itself. So it does what it wants and fixes stuff up when it wants or doesn't want to. And it can, I imagine for a lot of you, it can be, or this could be considered quite a test of stamina. So, like I said, I won't tax any of you ladies to your limits. That isn't something I'd ever want to do. And if any of you are ever feeling that way, then, oh my gosh, then I will just stop right then and there. I'll take you back to the car, whatever, and we'll just go from there. So, yeah, I'm really wheezing right now because that last part of the climb was some kind of difficult, and I'm talking on top of it all, and there goes my breath and my voice. I'm getting a little worn out from my breath and my voice, but ladies, we made it. Lo and behold, we have made it. Oh my goodness. All right, now I'm going to be snapping some pictures. I'm going to set this down for just a moment here right on the rock so we can actually go through and really look at how it is out there. Actually, I think you can see that this is the same place. It's not really changed that much from spring. So on second thought, let me just go up over the rock and we'll be right at the top of Eagle Rock, because that's not the rock. This, coming up out here, is Eagle Rock. And that is the place from whence we came. Back in there, see how rocky it is going right down. You've got to be careful and watch your step, because people who don't watch their step, they tend to get really hurt and or occasionally killed if it's a bad enough mountain. And we are here. Let me zoom in and just, let's see, light, power, auto. I'm still working through a lot of my functions on this camera. So let me see here, photo mode. Where's this? Yeah, there we go. We can just zoom in a little bit. Okay. Get a good look at these trees. Yes, this is largely my backyard. Now, granted, most of this is owned by the conference center at Kanuka Conferences, and this is their land over it all, but my backyard is just way, way, way over that way, across several of these small hills and big mountains. And this is where I've grown up. I guess some of you people can hear there's music coming up from the valley. If we can get a look at this area, down that way, if I can you see me? Okay, down that way is the Little River area, which is kind of a country folks, rednecks, no man's land with a lot of farms as well, and sometimes a combination of all three in some people. It's Little River area, and it's between the between the Crab Creek area of Henderson County and the Brevard area of Transylvania County. So it's very remote part of the county, but out that way is where DuPont State Forest is, and Triple Falls and High Falls and Bridal Veil Falls are located at. Someday I really would like to have a camera just to take all of you ladies through there, even in a virtual tour. This over here, if we can get a good shot of it, this big expanse of mountain right here is Pinnacle Mountain. It has a major weather center on top of it to monitor anything going on in the sky or anything we should be aware of. And that massive sound wave of music that you hear down there is from another summer camp that is nearby. It's Camp Blue Star, which is of course a Jewish summer camp that's located out here. And a lot of kids from, as I said, I love kids from a lot of places that don't know anything about the countryside or about nature come up here or come down here from other parts and just hang out and really enjoy themselves over the summer. So this is as I mentioned, a major vacation area of the state. The coastal area down near Wilmington and the Outer Banks is another, and